look at this nasty ass bitch go in my house. She beefing with my little sister.
Hey, sit your ass down. I'm running a mother business, bitch, and I'm the mother host tonight.
Give me that.
Don't even worry about it. Keep it running. Keep it running. Keep it running. Run it.
And the saga continues. This is Joseline's Cabaret Reunion, Part 2. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, you freak. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. If you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. Okay, we got to experience Joseline Cabaret, Texas, the reunion, Part 2 this week. And the girls are still going at it. They not playing. They standing on business. I just was living for every second of it. We put out a poll and I asked, who has better reunions? The Joseline Cabaret girls or the Baddies? And guess what y'all said? That's right. Joseline Cabaret has way better reunions, and I'm sorry, but I have to agree 100%. So I'm not here to take up too much of your time, and we're about to actually see why her reunions are better. With that being said, class, let's begin. Now, last time I checked, we left off with Ocean and Isis fighting. So this little, performance pop-up threw me off a little bit. And no shade, it really wasn't even all of that. But hey, Joseline having a ball. Now, Isis, how the fuck you let Ocean ragtag your ass like that? You had the audience on your side and everything, but faith was not on your side. So Joseline ends up ending the fight, and then she goes into this whole I'm the host tonight rant. Replace the word host with the word star, and it'll make more sense.
I'm the motherfucking host tonight. I'm the motherfucking host tonight.
Yeah. So Ocean ends up explaining her and Isis beef. And apparently the bitch was staying with Ocean when they was in Florida. I guess the cast would go to Florida for practice. And Isis ended up staying with Ocean because Ocean lives in Florida. However, when Isis left Ocean's house, she started presenting ungrateful behavior. She started beefing with Ocean's little sister, stole her car keys, was taking pictures of her feet. That was odd, but okay. And so on and so forth. And just like Andrea, when Ocean is upset, she yells at the top of her fucking lungs, and it's annoying. But Isis shuts her up and ragtags that hoe. Isis literally just copied and pasted what Ocean did to her round 1 and repeated it on Ocean round 2. Now Lex and Chinx start to get their issue, but keep in mind, Lex starts it off with, she's not even worried about Chinx. She's not, like, that's so old. Keep that in mind because it's going to come back up later in this review. So I'm not going to cover their back and forth too much, but what I will say is when Joseline, Lex, and Chinx was all three on stage, I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, look at these tall ass brolic bitches. And I loved every second of it. Like, this is a compliment. If you ever got jumped by Lex, Chinx, and Joseline, it's over for you. Being a tall girl myself, I love seeing that on TV. Lex let it be known who her real issue is with tonight, and that's another tall bitch, Fetish. Keep in mind, Fetish was barely on the show, but pulled up to the reunion looking 10 times better than half the bitches on the cast. And she low-key gave Lex what the fuck she was looking for, no shade. I guess Wet and Joseline made up again. But I'm still team Joseline on this because let us not forget why they're even beefing or why she was kicked off the show. Wet thought it was a good idea to take a dirty ass duster that she just dusted around furniture and swipe it across Joseline's fucking face. She plays too much, she does too much, and she was nowhere near anybody's fucking house mother. Raven did that. Wet is too immature. And she can't dance. She's literally there because of her antics. Wet ended up also making up to Andrea. They hashed it out, mother to mother. However, that kumbaya ended quickly because Wet needed that with Danny. And Danny gave her what the fuck she was looking for. I don't understand how people call out FaZe just to lose. Wet, you knew you wasn't going to win. Raggedy. Wet tried to take that opportunity to run down on Danny again and got beat the fuck up out her helmet. After the fight, Wet then reveals that she will not be coming back to the cabaret simply because she just doesn't want to anymore. Here's the thing. I feel like Wet does want to come back to the show. In fact, I feel like Wet will come back to the show. But it was at this moment she was trying to pitch a love show. She and Janisha then asked the audience, hey, do you see Wet, getting a love show? Crickets. The reaction was very lackluster, and although I myself am not a Wet fan, I am aware that she's a fan favorite, supposedly. So I was expecting the crowd to go wild when Janisha asked if they would like to see a Wet love show. I don't know. Instead, we heard nothing. Or was that editing? I don't know. Well, I'm going to be 100 with you, and it's no shade. Leaving the cabaret, or the cabaret show, because you're not part of the cabaret. Leaving the show will probably be the worst decision you ever make, because I really honestly don't see you doing anything else. Unless Zeus is behind it. So if you do get on another show or something like that, it would be a Zeus production. Other than Zeus, I don't see you doing anything else. Now, Jayla is then called to the stage, and before we can even see this bitch's outfit, Envy Erica pop up to pop off. So 2 things. 1, Jayla, why would you go out there, doll the fuck up, knowing you got beef? You fought Chinx. You have a beef with Nick. You just don't know if y'all was gonna fight or not. You have beef with, like, why would you go out there dolled up like that, knowing you have beef? And 2, why would you go out there not wearing your glasses? Bitch, you know you blind as a bat. And lastly, Jayla, what the fuck are you wearing? This is clearly custom made and it's from a friend. But it's not eating, mama. You should have just got something off of Fashion Nova. But I want y'all to notice something. Notice how Joseline was able to change the subject simply because she just wanted to. Take notes, Natalie. This is what a head bitch in charge looks like. And the reason why I point that out is because this is the reason why y'all voted that Joseline's cabaret reunions be better than the Baddies reunions. Because Joseline, she's able to regroup the girls. Natalie shit be all over the fucking place. And Natalie, you be sitting there worried if you won't get popped on or not. You always got a bitch threatening to beat you up. Joseline be up there like, I dare one of you bitches. And she was nice this season. And they still know not to play with her. So because of that, we're now able to get dialogue. And I love that. Now, Jayla, you let Des beat you up? Bitch, you really do need your glasses because how the fuck? Oh, studio was gagged. Bitch, I was gagged. So we learned that Des felt like Jayla always was acting funny towards her, as in basically she didn't like her. And no shade, it gives Jayla's the type of girl that will act funny towards you even though you're in the friends group. But, you know, that could be my own bias because I don't like Jayla. Now, my Bronx bitch Hennessy is then called to the stage. Pussy out. But before she could do her big one, Des asking who else need that. Well, guess who stands up? Chinx. Des, no shade. You're not going to win this one, babe. But honestly, I don't know who won that one. Like, security was covering them and nobody walked away looking fucked up. Again, Joseline's cabaret reunions are better. And here's another reason why. The audience was literally able to set up a fight between Lex and Chinx. They wanted to know why Chinx ran her ones with Dez but paid it with Lex. But like I told you earlier when I told you to remember that Lex said she's not beefing with Chinx no more, that's oh yada yada yada. That's why she didn't fight Lex, y'all. She didn't fight Lex because Lex never called her out. Dez called a bitch out. Dez said, who wanna run it with me? Lex didn't do that. Lex was like, I want her, as in fetish. She never said she wanted Chinx, so Chinx paid it. She wasn't ducking no fade. A fade wasn't to be had. However, all in all, them two bitches got in the paint, and like I said earlier in the season, when these two fight, it's literally like World War III. Now let's talk about Rose. Young Rose, who, by the way, I feel like every move she made tonight was just all wrong. You come out here with this helmet on like wet. Girl, that's already been done. You then call out a fight with Ocean to distract Hennessy, and you still got fucked up. And I feel like the reason why you did it that way is because you know you can't square up with Hennessy fairly. You just can't square you just can't square up with her heads up. Just like you snuck Raven at the dinner table. And it's crazy because once upon a time I liked you, Rose. I don't know. You low key, you a weirdo. We finally get some dialogue and Hennessy was spilling tea. But I'm still kind of confused as to what exactly is their beef. Can y'all please leave it in the comments? And that's where we end the episode. So yes, there will be a part 3. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for coming to class. Thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you are always notified when I upload. Duh. Next week is going to be a fun one. Okay, first and foremost, Joseline is about to confront Miss Thing right here, Miss Chicago, about what she said about ballistics. I don't know shit about that, but I guess we'll learn next week. In some way, somehow, Chicago gets into it with Diamond, which I find to be wild because y'all literally could have went this whole reunion not having to fight. Now y'all gotta sit up on that fucking stage looking crazy. In what seems like a random moment, Danny and Andrea are actually going to run the fade for shits and giggles. However, a comment that an audience member makes leads to a full out on stage brawl, and I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait. Part 3 is about to be the shit. Part 3 about to gag us. You just make sure that you're here to see it all, okay? And I'll be here to review it all. Bitch, you better not be late. You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.